I told my kids the other day, I said, let me explain something to y'all. If something happened to me and mama, I want you all to understand, y'all gonna be around the casket crying because I'm not leaving you everything. I'm just...
There's a clip of Warren Buffett. It's actually Warren Buffett and Bill Gates. And one young lady asks Buffett a question. And she says, we're going out into the workforce. What can we do to make ourselves more valuable in the workforce? And I think, okay, he's going to say, study your financial tables, learn how to be an expert on... No, you know what he says? He goes, there's one thing you can do. Go take a course and study communication, sales, persuasion. And it's the most crucial skill out there. In fact, as he says, when I got out of college, Warren Buffett says, I was a terrible communicator. I couldn't sell anything, right? So what did I do? He went out and took a course. Now back then, the gold standard was Dale Carnegie, right? This is many, many years ago. And he took that course and he says, it changed my life because it allowed me to go out there and communicate and sell. Because here's the deal. What would Warren Buffett be if he had never taken that course? If he never learned how to close the deal, you know what he'd be? He'd be the most successful money manager in Omaha, Nebraska that nobody ever heard of.
At 6 years old, we didn't have any money. There was my mother, my brother, and I. We had a deadbeat dad, left us before we were 2. But she took us at Christmas time to downtown Los Angeles. We had little cars going around in circles. It was pretty cool. Anyways, and decorations in the window. She gave my brother and I a dime and told us, boys, hold half of it each. Give it to the man ringing the bell in the bucket. Put it in this bucket. We said, Mom, why do we give that man a dime? That's like 2 soda pops. This is 1951. 2 soda pops, 3 candy bars. And Mom said, boys, that's the Salvation Army. Now they take care of people that have no place to live and no food. And we don't have a lot of money, but we could afford a dime this year. Boys, always remember in life, give a little something to those in need. There'll always be somebody that's not as well off as you are, no matter where you are, how far down you are. Try and help someone along the way. It stuck with me.
When I was in high school, I went rock climbing in El Dorado Canyon, and I went to do a climb called T2. T2 was a relatively difficult climb. I went at it with an arrogant lack of preparation, and I hadn't prepared for being able to do certain kinds of finger cracks. I figured I'll figure it out when I get there. So I'm on the 4th pitch. I'm about 400 feet above the ground. I'm going across this slanting crack system, and my forearms started to engorge with blood and lactic acid, which means at some point, even if you're on a big hold, your hands are going to melt off. And I'm about to fall. But it should be okay because there's protection. I'm tied into the rope. I may take a fall, but I'll get caught. For some reason, and to this day I still don't know why, my brain triggered that I should look at my knot. And I looked down at my knot. My knot had come untied. I had made the mistake of never really thinking about the best knot for certain types of situations, and I tied him with what's a bowline. Now, the advantage of a bowline is it's easy to untie. The disadvantage of a bowline is it's easy to untie. It had come untied as I kept moving across, and it is just hanging in my harness. I'm seconds away from falling. Only now I will die. My forearms are melted. And there was an old fixed Pt1 in the rock that would put there from the first descent. And I looked at it, and I probably had 15, 20 seconds before my hands would unwrap. I took a runner, and I clipped it into the Pt1. I clipped that runner into my harness, and just went, please hold. And I let go. And it held.
I told my
everything is possible in your life.